Well, good afternoon on this glorious afternoon. I'm back out again in the Lake District, and this time I'm in the far eastern area. I'm in an area called Martindale, and today I'm going to be doing my June wild camp. Tonight's wild camp I'm going to be climbing up to Beda Fell. So just walking down the road now. I've just parked up at St Peter's Church and I'm on my way down to where I'll start this walk. It's supposed to be around 17 degrees today and a 5 to 10 km/h wind, but there's just absolutely nothing at this moment in time. The wind is supposed to be blowing in from a southeasterly direction, but like I say, there's not a breeze at this moment in time. So I think climbing up here is going to be a bit of a slog. However, I would love to jump in that. Yeah. So I'm just on the start of the path there now. Just looking over in the distance there, that's Stale Knot, and then just behind it got Lord Pot Hill and Weather Hill. Over in the distance there, Bonscale Pike. Walked those a few years back. I think it was in a sort of early winter time. And although there was no snow down on the ground where we parked, it was actually covered in snow on the top, which made walking really difficult. We were actually sinking up to our knees, so it wasn't very pleasant, but it's one of them walks that'll stay in your mind forever, really. I've come to an area where I've got two routes. I can carry on round and then sort of turn back on myself and come up and then turn left and go across the top of the ridge, or I can go up here, turn left and sort of go up the nose. So I think this is the way I'm going to go, and this is the way I went last time I came up here. So yeah, just looking back across here, going to Halland Fell. Yeah, it's looking good, Yeah, this way is a bit of a slog. I do remember it being quite steep coming up here, but sometimes you just forget how steep it is. Oh, we're just getting up that little steep bit down here, and the views are starting to open up now. So there's looking across onto Ullswater. So yeah, it's looking nice. I think that might be Goulburra. And then just over here you've probably got a Little Mel Fell and Great Mel Fell. But yeah, long way to go yet though. Place Fell's just here. I'm looking forward to having a camp on that at some point as well. But Beda Fell for today. Let's crack on. So looking just down here, this is the Bordale Valley, and you'll have Bordale Beck down there. On the other side here, Martindale Common. I think there's a little beck down there called, I think it's called Howgrain Beck. But then as you get round the corner, you can just say this stick of me, that's called the Knob. You can either go to the left of the knob, which will be Ramscale Beck, or to the right, which will be Bannerdale Beck. So yeah, if I'm incorrect I will correct myself later on when I do all my editing. So tonight I've got some new kit to try. One of them's a tent, and it's a tent that I was originally after. It's the Fjallraven Abisko Lite 1. last year I was going to purchase that to use through the winter, but I bought the Hilleberg Black Label Solo instead. Anyway, the Solo weighs in at about 2.8 kilograms. Add the footprint of that and it's about 3 kilo. So a little bit overkill for the summer months. So the Fjallraven, yes, it's a 4-season tent, but it only weighs in at 1.6 kilo or 1.8 with a footprint. So I'm really looking forward to trying that. Yeah. The other thing I've bought is to do with my sleeping system. I've bought a new sleeping bag. Now, I thought the Mountain Equipment Helium 600 was a bit overkill for the summer. So after reading lots of reviews, I've decided, well, I've gone out and bought the Rab Neutrino Pro 300, which weighs in at 728 grams. So quite a big saving on my helium, which was 1030 grams. So this has also got the Pertex shell, so quite a bit of water repellency there, so it'll be ideal for bivvy camping. It's got the hydrophobic down, pack's quite small, so yeah, really looking forward to trying that out. And the other thing I bought, come over here and I'll show you, a new pair of boots. Think of them. They are the Innovate Rocklite 345 GTX V2. V2 meaning it's the second edition of these boots. The first edition, they got some really good reviews, but they've made quite a few improvements on the second edition of them. So yeah, up to now, straight out the box, they feel really comfortable. So they are more like a trainer style boot, but they weigh in at something like 690 grams. So if I was comparing these to me Altberg Malastangs, which weigh, I think it's 880 grams per boot, these pair of boots are actually lighter than one of my Malastangs. So yeah, I should feel a massive difference when I'm out walking with these on, especially while camping. So anyway, we've come to a little bench here. Looks like it's a bit of a memorial bench. So there's D.A. Fair, 1942 to 1993. And what a spot this is in. Beautiful spot. Looking straight out onto the lake, Hallam Fell. Oh yeah, beautiful. Yep. One thing that I have done on this walk is I've smothered myself in sun cream. Don't normally bring any with us, and in all the years that I have been walking I've never used it, but I'm pleased I brought it today, otherwise I think I'd have been burnt to a crisp. Well, I thought this was Winter Crag, but that's Winter Crag. So let's get up there. Yeah, this is Winter Crag. It isn't a Wainwright or anything, but so that's where we're heading up there. Which is Beda Fell or Beda Head. Just looking through there, you can see that Blencathra. Onwards to the top. One step at a time. Just looking over here, that'll be Sleet Fell, and I think this one's called High Dodd. Just looking back down from where we came, So quiet, peaceful. Which way do you think? That way? Oh, that way. I think I'll go right. On another false summit. I need to be over here somewhere. Tell you what, I'm clamming for a beer. Brought 3 up with us tonight, and if I think they go like me water, I think they'll be quite warm. Right, according to the map, this is the top. This is Beda Fell or Beda Head. Beda Fell is further over, but Beda Head is the summit at 509 metres. So, it's looking absolutely gorgeous round here. I think this fell in front of us here. I think that might be St Sunday Crag. Yeah, it's looking absolutely stunning. Further round to the right behind Place Fell, so further round there is Fjallraven, and then you'll have, I would imagine, it be Nethermost Pike. So yeah, I think this is St Sunday Crag. And then looking over towards Dollywagon. Better find somewhere to pitch. Oh yeah, let's have a look about. Well, I found my pitch. The sun's going to set over here in this direction, like 315 degrees northwest, and the sun's going to rise just over here, 45 degrees east. So yeah, like I said earlier, I think it's going to be cloudy in the morning, so I might not get a sunrise, but I should get a nice sunset this evening. So yeah, and I've got a reasonably flat spot just here. So anyway, let's get this tent pitched. That's the tent pitched. Have a look. Look at that. Not bad for the first time out in the wild. I've pitched it twice on the lawn at home, but I'm happy with that. Yep, very happy with that. So anyway, I'm going to get all my gear in, and then I'll show you what delight I have for this evening. So all my gear in. To be honest with you, there's quite a bit of space in this tent as well. So anyway, this is the new sleeping bag I got. So this is the Rab Neutrino Pro 300. So does seem really good quality. I've got that on my Thermarest Neo extra mat. Just looking down the bottom there, one bag's got my down jacket in and one bag's got my nightwear in. That's the brain off my bag with all the odds and sods in. So it's got my collapsible cup in there. I've got my pillow. Oh, sorry, that's my midget. Hopefully I won't need that. I've got my pillow in here somewhere. I've got the flexi tail, that's what I use to blow up the air mat. And then in here somewhere I should have my pillow. Yeah, I've got my pillow, St Summit Eros pillow. So yeah, I'm all set. Looking over at the Place Fell, I am guessing that's St Sunday Crag. Nethermost Pike over. Nethermost Pike's just there. St Sunday Crag, just there. So yeah. really good. So anyway, I'll show you what I've got drink wise. I've got a brew dog there, Arcade Made. That's a double dry hopped DIPA. I've got one from Northern Monk, Faith Hazy Pale Ale. That's 5.4%. The brew dog is 8%. Oh. And then I've got one from Tiny Rebel. It's called Equalize IPA. Again, that's a hazy IPA. Taste of Pine Tropical. So I might actually open that now and see what that's like. Here we go. Smells very, very tropical. Yeah, very nice. Big cloud up there, just covering the sun now. I did say earlier that it was forecast possibly to get a little bit cloudy later on with the risk of a thunderstorm. So at the minute, it looks as though it's going to be promising. But I don't care. I've got all this to myself. I've not seen a soul since I've came up here. Time's it now? It's 7:15. So I'll probably start pitching my tent at 6 o'clock, which probably was a little bit early, but like I say, I've not seen a soul, so I'm not harming anything. But the views here are just gorge. Not just gorge, they stun. Look at that. There isn't even any sheep, so very remote up here. Just how I like it. Anyway, I'm going to crack on and enjoy my can. So cheers. And point out some of the fells. So I'm starting here. That one just there, that's the knob. This one here is Restod. Coming round, just over there in the distance, it'll be the knot. That'll carry on round on I think it's either Weather Hill or Lower Pot Hill. Then you've got Weather Hill, and then coming round behind me will be Bonscale Pike and Arthur's Pike. From the knot, going the opposite direction, this over here, you'll have High Street. Coming round in the centre there, I think that might be Thornthwaite Crag, Thornthwaite Fell. Here in the foreground, this will be where the Angletown Pikes. These ones over here, just been checking the map out and just trying to get my bearings a little bit. I think this is most definitely St Sunday Crag. This side here, I think, guessing, that might be Fairfield. So yeah, and then obviously this will be Dollywagon coming back over towards Nethermost, and then what you can't see behind here will be Helvellyn Range. And looking back over here, this will be all the Dodds, your Stuybarrow Dodd, Watson Dodds. And I'm going to go for a little walkabout. Just had a nice cup of coffee there, listened to the radio for a little bit, been on the phone to the wife. On the way up today, I called in to go outdoors at Penrith, and I went in for a pair of lightweight merino socks. Anyway, the Bridgedale ones were £19, so as you do, you go on the internet, find them cheaper and go outdoors to price match. Anyway, I found them on another site for £15.50. I'm going to head back up now, and I'm going to make myself something to eat because I am feeling a little bit peckish now. Well, let's see what we've got to eat. Where have I put my food bag? Yeah. Oh, tonight, chicken curry. So let's get some water on the boil. It says we need 350 ml of water. Right, while that's on, we'll have another can. This time I'm going to have Northern Monk Faith. This one is, where's it at? 5.4%. Oh, yeah. Let's see what this one tastes like. It's a hazy pale ale. Yeah, not bad. Which is, like I say, put a bit extra in because, like I say, that has literally just gone to the mark. So, stir, good stir, get right in the corners. Save the bag. Few little thoughts on this tent. I've bought it. I'm really impressed with it. There's a little story behind it. When I bought it, it was advertised as pine green, but when I looked at the pictures, it looked sand. So I emailed the guy, and he was adamant it was pine green. Anyway, when the tent arrived, it definitely was sand. It even said on the tag sand, but I'm not bothered because I did want the colour sand to start with. But anyway, I was originally looking for a brand new tent, but just couldn't find them anywhere, and so I started scouring eBay. Anyway, I found this one, and it's been absolutely spot on. However, trying to get a footprint, again, very difficult to get hold of. So went on the internet, and I found a lady that made them, Lucy Quinton. Her company's called Quincraft. So I joined the Fjallraven Facebook group, and I put a message on asking if anybody used Lucy, and a few people said, oh, she's highly recommended. So I messaged Lucy, got the footprint, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to spin you around and show you the footprint, but the quality of it is absolutely unreal. So she does the toggles there, as you can see. So the footprint is permanently attached to the tent. Yeah, she's got a little label there. So there, as you can see, Quincraft on that. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy. Well, good morning. Alarm's just gone off. It's 4 o'clock. I'm just checking the tent. It does feel dry. I think I heard a bit of rain through the night. There was definitely a bit of wind because it did wake us up a couple of times. So I have had a bit of a broken sleep. So I probably will be fairly tired today. So I'm going to get up, go and do my business outside, see what the weather's like, and then hopefully get up and see a sunrise. Oh yeah. So I'm nice and toasty though. Me, the birds tweeting there at the minute. So yeah, there's a little bit of life out there. It would be great though if I went out and there was deer on the fells. Anyway, I'm going to get up and go and have a wee, so I'll get back to you in a bit. So I've come out the tent and there's a very light breeze in the air, but nothing too extravagant. But there is a bit of cloud cover, but looking across to where the sun is going to come up, there's a little bit of cloud, but it looks like it's breaking up. But look at the colours in the skies. Look at, absolutely gorgeous. So we might possibly be in for a sunrise, which is due to happen at 25 to 5. So I've just come back onto the summit of Beda because I'm pitched. You can see on the camera, tent's just down there. But look at this, and them colours. Look how it's hitting the lake. Up there's a deer. Just spotted a deer running across there. I don't know if the camera will pick that up or not. But wow, this is unreal, this. Absolutely unreal. Stun. Way back down to my tent. I get the stove out, make myself a cup of coffee and make me porridge. The time now is 5 to 5 on this beautiful Saturday morning. The tent's absolutely bone dry, no condensation or anything, so that's a bit of a bonus. Just take my time and just enjoy it. There's no hurry, no rush to get back. Might even take a more scenic route down. I was actually either thinking of going back the way I came yesterday and dropping off to the right, or walking further along onto actual Beda Fell, heading towards Angleton. Then you sort of double back on yourself and come down the side of the fell, back down to the roadside. Or if I wanted to make it really long, I was just looking last night down in the Bordale Valley. I can walk over towards Angleton Pikes and I can take a right. I'll just turn you around. Just down there's a path running down the side all the way to the valley floor, and walk that way back to the car. Yeah, we'll see. Well, the sun's up, well and truly up now, shining across over onto the fells there. Again, which I think is Fairfield over there, and then probably looking over onto Hart Crag. You've got Angleton Pikes in the sunshine over there, Brock Crags. Oh yeah, looking all the way around onto High Street and Thornthwaite. Well, looks like we're in for another beautiful day. Nice brew here. I've got some cookies. Might have one of them now. Yeah, I am. Porridge and chocolate chip cookies for breakfast, why not? All the gear taken out of the tent. I've given it the once over inside just to make sure I've left nothing in the pockets. So looking all clear. All clear in there. So now I'm going to take it down. So let's crack on. That's me all packed up. So this is where I was. Flattened grass. I give the area a once over. Made sure I've left no pegs. Made sure I've left no rubbish. So just following the golden rule of wild camping, leave no trace. So I'm still debating whether to drop back down here and then come back on my cell and head down for the road, or just head back the way I came. The clouds are coming in now, so we may be in for a little bit of rain later. I haven't checked the weather, but like I say, I'd rather not get caught in the rain. So yeah, let's head off. So like I say, I'm just gonna head down to Beda Fell. I've just been on Beda Head, and then it's like a switchback on the left hand side here, which drops you down into Martindale Common. So we should be walking alongside How Graham Beck. So yeah, it's just like a little hunger walk, but got plenty of time. It's only 10 to 7, but I'm not saying a soul. Just see all of the Helvellyn range here now. You see Catsley Calm going up the Swirral Edge. Opposite that you can see Striding Edge and Helvellyn, and then dropping down you've got Nethermost, and then at this end you've got Dollywagon, and then, like I said earlier, you've St Sunday Crag there. So yeah, beautiful. Just getting here. Path shows you the map shows you to go up here and then cut back down, but I can see the path just over here, so I won't be going up there. I'll be cutting straight across. Like you say, sometimes it's about using your own judgment, but at the same time not putting yourself at risk. The path's down there. You can see that, and yeah, it looks like others have had the same idea. If you look down there, straight here, you can see the path going to there, cross over and join up, and it brings you all the way down here and all the way back down to the roadside. Yep, so back heading in the right direction now, down the side of this fell, heading down into Bannerdale. Looks like we're heading down to some farm buildings just down here, and then that'll take us back onto the road. Hang on, I'm going to have to stop and lose a layer, like. A bit warm now. Hey, that's better. It's turned out to be a beautiful morning. Sun's back out again. So, back on the road now. This will take me straight back up to St Peter's Church. We will pass St Martin's Church on the way. Yo. For you, Catherine. The bungalow, holiday cottage, Available for weekly lets. I can just see a deer on the top. I'll turn the camera on and zoom in and see if I can pick it up. Don't know if you can see that, but it stood right on the top, right on the edge, about there. So that's looking up the stale knot. That's where I was going to camp last night and then changed my mind and decided to camp on Beda Head. Oh, got a nice little bridge here over Fjallraven Beck. Little ducklings or ducks swimming there. Looking back up the valley. So this is St Martin's Church. I'm about 2 minutes away from the car now, so I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. I've had an enjoyable walk. That's me June solo wild camp done. So I'm going to start planning my walk for July, maybe in a different area. But no, this one's been enjoyable. So that's just looking back to where we were last night. Oh yeah, so catch you again later. Ta-ra.